Hey everybody, welcome back to the Late Night Talks. It's been a while. I am your host, Nevin.
And I'm your other host, Meng Zhang. And welcome back. Finally, right?
Yeah, it's been a long. It's only been like a month, I think.
It's been, since the last upload of our
episode.
Our episode with one of the Hmong hero dancers.
And a DJ.
And DJ as
Cloud
well.
10.
Yeah.
So, as you can see in our not new, but updated new look of our studio, we have a bigger table now. We have these microphone stands, and Meng Zhang added his posters finally.
Right here.
And this table, how much was this again?
We think 1,000.
Avoid.
I'm just kidding. So we actually I think, we did a lot of research for, what kind of table we would want, right? And we're like, we want to have a cool vibe. We're the late night talks. We talk about things that are deep, that has meaning. And something that connects us together is our black souls.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. But,
Yeah.
No, but it's like, it's very matted. The table is very matted. It's very
stable.
It's
a good table. It's just a good table.
I would say if you look at this table, you'll think that, it's a podcast, because I think that a lot of other podcasts, they have black tables.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Good looking tables.
Or they have good looking tables. So I think it's
good enough for us.
The good start.
Yes.
To our podcast. This is the biggest purchase we got out of all of our other microphones and stuff.
We have a TV now.
Yes.
Fancy with our logo.
Mm-hmm.
We have BD over here. Say hello. And yeah.
So a lot of exciting news that we want to share with everyone, especially our listeners, our avid listeners. I know the day ones. I always check our viewers, and I always check how many people listen to us on Spotify and on YouTube regularly, and I only see one person
on Spotify.
On Spotify. No, but I mean that's the thing though. It's you gotta start small, and then you eventually grow bigger and you gain more traction.
Well, on Facebook, one of our shorts got like 1,000 views, I think.
Yeah.
And then the episode with Yingxi from Hmong Heroes, I think that was one of our highest viewed video. I think the highest one right now is the first episode of season 2.
Yeah, like the first video we filmed, by ourselves, where we kind of went a little haywired or a little more extra. But I would say for what's new so far, other than our setup here, our other design for the back, I would say it's we're starting to grow a little bit bigger. A lot of our production is starting to get better and better. As you can see, the quality of our videos and the quality of our microphones have gone better. As you can see, our editing has gone better. I definitely do think that,
we've reached a milestone.
Yes. So finally, right?
Yeah, finally. Thank God.
But I think it's because, we took that
time to figure things out.
Right. Yeah. And, we want to come and really make sure that we give it all of our 100% of our energy into this, and keep a lookout for we're gonna drop our opening. It'll be soon. The opening will kind of change things up. It'll be like the new opener we have for our future episodes.
So it's not gonna be for this episode?
No.
Oh, okay.
So not yet.
All right, maybe the next one.
Yeah, the next one. Yep.
All right, good.
But Nevin, what's new with you when we were throughout this month and last month?
Man, I haven't been doing much, man. All I've been doing is work, school, and drinking every weekend. I guess something really big kind of happened. I was sick for like, 4 days last week. I was dying. I thought I was going to die from like alcohol poisoning or like, but I think I just had like a small fever and I fought through it. And thank God, because I don't want to go through that again, man.
I thought you were going to say that, oh, yeah, something big happened. I got engaged.
Nope. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, yeah, taking or doing some boxing a little bit here and there. I haven't gone to the gym in a while, so it's been like, a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I need to start going back. I need to. Gotta get this summer body up to date.
Dang, I think summer is starting to pass already here in Minnesota. I think right now is like we're gonna go into fall pretty soon.
Yeah, I know. We have one more week of July.
Yeah,
and then boom, it's August.
Yep, exactly.
Well, I'm excited for State Fair.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You gonna go too?
Maybe we'll see. I'll see.
All
I feel like I always go every year, but we'll see about this year. Yeah.
Okay.
But anything else that's new with you? Other than being sick, not going to the gym, our new studio or setup.
I got nothing, man. Really. Yeah. Okay, we'll go on to you now. Anything with you?
Nothing much. Not gonna lie. I think definitely just working more, writing more music. Obviously.
Oh yeah.
I'm still doing that. I still have to release a couple of the other stuff on YouTube. Yes, I post stuff on YouTube.
Yes, go check it out.
And then I also been playing a lot of tennis. Now that's like hotter, warmer, especially because it's like windier and it's a little bit cooler now. A lot more tennis, a lot more running, cardio. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much been it. And then also, I think the thing that is the biggest so far, I would say for both of us is, we were invited to go and help out and join and co-host as well to another podcast. They're called TheLateNightTalks. And so, if you haven't seen those, check them out. We were in 2 episodes so far. We'll drop like some reels here and there on this screen. You can check it out. But yeah, so we've been on some of their podcast episodes. I would say 2 so far. And you could see those. I think, we're starting to, expand a little bit more and starting to get to know more of the community of podcasters here.
Right.
So,
especially in the Hmong community.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice to see other people making content as well. Let's go back to the music.
Yes.
You did a performance.
I did.
Right.
I did perform. Yes. I guess. Would you count it as a debut?
I think so.
You think so?
I mean, that's your first ever performance that you were paid for, right?
That's true. Yes.
So,
yes.
I would consider it. Yeah. You performed in a different crowd.
Very true. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you've always performed with or in front of like friends, mostly friends, family,
random people at bars.
True.
Like older white folks.
True.
I feel like even I never really performed in front of like a lot of Asian people. Like I would say, aside from being in school, like I would say like strangers or people I don't know who are Asian and are like a lot older. Yeah.
But then for your stage name is MZ. I wonder who came up with that. Was that me? I swear I called you MZ first.
I feel like that's basically my initials, MZ. I was about to go with MZX, but
that's like
ZPX already. So I'm like, I'll just stick to my initials, like my first name, MZ, and because a lot of people I met, I mean, especially those who are not Hmong, they cannot really pronounce my name correctly, and so I would tell them, oh yeah, if you can't call me that, then just call me MZ. Like that's what I usually go by, and then I feel like that just kind of stuck. But at the same time, I am thinking about like changing it up a little bit, because I just feel like it's too generic.
No, I think it's a good name.
Like, you know how Post Malone got his name?
Through the generator.
Yeah, through the generator, you know?
Well, what you want, like...
Well, but see, I would say the difference is that he started out as a rapper. Still a rapper, Post Malone a little bit. But, like, I feel like if you're a rapper, you could call yourself anything.
True, yeah. But for you... I think your stage name is fine. MZ, it should be good.
We'll see. I'll think about it more.
You should add like, what is it? A period.
A period?
Yeah, period. M period Z period. So it's like MZ, because people might think, oh, are you Ms. Right?
Okay, sure.
But
yeah, I'll
just just a thought. You don't have to follow
That's
what
true.
I say.
That's true. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
You bring up a good point. Never really thought about it.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so I performed on stage. I basically brought like more the indie style, I would say.
Yeah.
I sang at that event. Shout out to Illuminance, LLC. They were the ones who I actually met, and they were the ones who, told me that, oh yeah, if you want to sign up, sing, you just have to go through this process, sign up. That's what I did, and then that's how I was able to perform that night. So shout out to them, and then shout out to the event coordinators. Who you are. But yeah, thanks again for letting me share that stage with the other artists as well. But yeah, so I sang 3 songs. 2 of them I wrote, one of them a cover. The first one I sang Wave to Earth, one of their songs, their song called Bad. And then I sang my other song, the 2 that I wrote, it's called To Me. And then the last one is the one I wrote like within 2 to 1 week and a half. I wrote it. And there's actually quite a funny story to that. It's I was like playing it. I'm like, like there's that animation in that book called Prince on the Moon.
What the?
Yeah.
Well, I've never heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I got my inspiration. The Little Prince.
The Little Prince.
Yeah. So, and it's like a story, I believe, that there was a prince on the moon and something like that. We'll put like the picture here or something. A lot of people will recognize it. But yeah, so I kind of thought of that, and then I'm like, you know what? I wanna write a song that is similar to Bruno Mars's "Talking to the Moon," but I want to have like a good twist to it.
A good vibe.
Yeah, a good vibe. I would say more of a...
Like a party vibe or having fun, right?
No, I would say more of an indie, like independent, chill. Not a sad one. A sad one.
You dedicated that song to your friends. Right?
No, I dedicated the one called To Me.
Oh.
To my friends. Yeah, if you were there.
I was there.
I know.
I heard it. I remember you saying that.
Because, yeah, but then that last song, I wrote it within a week and a half. And then the inspiration was Little Prince, the Little Prince. And then my other song I wrote, it's called To Me. I actually wrote it. That was like the first official song where I'm like, okay, this is something, it's kind of catchy. It's pretty, I would say it's pretty basic, like a good first starter song. But yeah, like that song was mostly about me going out with my friends, and we're going to have fun.
Oh yeah. We're going to have fun later too.
Yeah. I don't know what you were going to do, but yeah, so performed those 3 songs, live music. I was playing my guitar, and then I would say the feedback of like all the microphones were okay. I would say the whole event was okay too.
Yeah,
it was a okay turnout. But I think that with my performance specifically, then I felt like it was one of the best performance I've had live compared to any of the other ones.
Why is that?
I would say is because normally I would perform at open mics, right? And they would be at like a very white community dominated bar, where it's like a lot of older white people, Caucasian people as well. And so it's not as diverse. And the area that I'm like performing, the stage, you could call it, is very, very small. So typically, right, I would sing at one of those places, and it would be like the acoustic of the room is not that good.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would like generally have to like shout to like in order to project my voice. And then same thing with my guitar as well too. Just play loud, and I play a electric guitar as well too. And so overall, like I just think that the stage of everything, it was okay, and then the crowd was. I think that's the most different. I've never performed again, like what I said. I've never performed in front of a lot of Asian people that, I never knew.
Well, it was a good experience for you,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I that area I didn't even know existed.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Union.
Union Depot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually found out that it was.
it's a train station.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we have one in Minnesota. That's interesting.
I know.
It was really,
right?
really big. Yeah, it's nice too.
So what about you,
What?
I know that you debuted a while ago.
Yeah, we talked about that on the other episode already, but yeah, it was okay. I was the opener, so I played really just what I like for my music taste. There wasn't much people, which is okay. I just started. And I just got to really just practice being on stage and practice like being what a DJ is,
Mm-hmm.
I know there was a guy who offered me money to change up the songs, but I was like, nope, not gonna do that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's very true.
I wanted to play my music.
Yeah.
So, and then after that experience, I was like, I have to go find a different place. That's why me and you, we almost went to the bar. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago?
Oh yeah.
Because we were
during
like,
July 4th
oh yeah,
week-
yeah.
weekend.
The day after July 4th.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to go to like a goth bar or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like a bar where people listen to like metal music or the music that I really listen to. So I'm really on the hunt for some goth bars or metal bars. Just trying to go scout, see if I could DJ there too. Yeah. And plus, I'm pretty sure coming from a background with who that likes rap music too, I want to like blend rap and metal together and have people enjoy the two genres together.
Yeah.
So that's my goal this year, to find a good bar that likes rap and metal music.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You know what's funny is the way that I was able to find open mics. I just like searched up on Facebook groups.
Yeah.
I'm like open mic, and then there's like a page called the open mics in the Twin Cities or in Minnesota, and I joined it. They would always post like, oh yeah, we have an open mic here. And what I notice a lot about those is it's predominantly white, of course, but then the songs that they sing, I would say it's more storytelling. And it's more, I wouldn't compare it to singing a country song, but I would say it's more like you're telling a story, and it's more like those chill, for example, like I'm going to the store and I'm gonna buy some water, like those type of songs. But I would say like that's the usual thing that I would hear a lot of the times, like that type of style. I wouldn't say like that exact verse, but but it's more of they're telling a story.
I think I know what you're saying, but I just don't know what the genre is called. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And then I go up and then I perform like a indie or independent type of genre music, like Wave to Earth or or even Keshi.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But then and that's like totally different. But it's open mic, so they're down for anything as long as you have the guts to go and perform up there. So yeah.
Well, we gotta keep working hard on our music career too.
I know.
On the side, doing too many things. Okay. So for our next topic, you wanted to talk about the bro code.
Yes.
So I know you have a story, so you want to summarize your story to the audience?
Well, the idea came from a very good TV show that both you and I would like.
Oh, yeah.
It's from How I Met Your Mother. I've been, this last few weeks, I've been binging How I Met Your Mother nonstop.
I've been trying to too, but I just haven't been really watching TV. Actually, I've been binge watching Dexter because I was trying to finish it. So I finally finished it last week. But after that, I just barely watch TV now. But yeah, How I Met Your Mother, really good TV show. Go on.
It's back on Netflix, just saying. Yeah, like the episode of, okay, if you haven't seen How I Met Your Mother, sucks for you. We're just going to spoil it. But, there's a scene where, Barney sleeps with Robin.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time that, he's really felt guilty about breaking the bro code. And the bro code states, in the Brobel.
yeah. His book. I forgot he had like a book. Yeah.
It's stated that you cannot sleep with your bro's ex.
Right.
Or you cannot have any relationship with your bro's mom, ex, or anyone that he's been affiliated with. And that made me think, I'm like, going to this episode, I was thinking of a really good topic to talk about. And I wanted to talk about, is the bro code really something that a lot of the guys, a lot of the good friend groups of guys, they kind of follow? What do you think?
I think so. If you have a really good friend group of guys that are really respectful, for sure, each person has to follow the bro code. There's no way you should be talking to your friend's ex, because that's just gonna make it more weird and just disrespectful and like just really weird. Like imagine me going to talk to your ex, and then we ended up dating. Wouldn't you feel weird? Would you even be my friend still?
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, good luck out there. Well, yeah, of course. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think we would be friends, because when we hang out, the dynamic would be weird.
Yeah, because it's like
that's my ex, and that's one of my best friends. I don't think we could be best friends anymore, because I'm reminded by my ex how hurt I am. Or another idea is that, what if she broke up with me to go with him?
True.
That's the other thing too.
Mm-hmm. See, and let's say if I was that kind of person, if your ex came to me, to want to have relations, and then I, want to have that relationship too, that's a really dick move. Yeah.
I think it depends, though.
It depends.
From the Brobel.
Okay.
And from How I Met Your Mother, Ted Barney was able to, he asked Ted, who is his bro, if he could marry Robin, or if he was okay with him if they dated. So, I definitely do think if you do ask.
True. I think it really just depends on the person.
Right. That too.
Because going off of the show, Ted was okay with it, then it's fine.
Yeah.
If you have a friend that's okay with it, I guess, But I'm pretty sure for us personally, that's really weird, because that's just not what you would do to your friend.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't think that's good for our friend group. So
yeah. I think for me personally, I do think that it would be weird. And I think eventually I would just stop hanging out with them. Yeah. Like, I think that's how I would react.
Yeah. If that happened to me, it's like, really? Like, you're gonna do that to me? And then, like, my ex is gonna still be around. If I'm gonna see you, it's like, oh, please, no.
And you're like, oh, the memories.
Yeah.
We were intertwined together.
Right.
And now you're intertwined with him.
Right. And then late at night, I'm thinking, you know, about our memories.
Like, oh, she's not hugging me.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. That's too weird.
You know, but like, I guess what are some of the things that you can say that, oh yeah, that's breaking, you know, the bond between me and my bro, or you or your best friend. You know, for example, it could even be you're talking to the same girl as your friend. You know, what do you think of that then?
If you're talking to the same girl,
like,
damn,
like what, like, would you call dibs?
See, if the thing is, so okay, yeah. So if that happened to me, I think I would try to be like the dominant one. try to you know, be the first one to get the relationship of her starting instead of the other friend. But at the same time, that is kind of weird because like you and your other friend wanted to go for this girl, and then if I end up with that girl and my friend is still around us, it's still kind of weird too.
Right.
Yeah. But
which one would you value more though? The bro or the hoe?
Oh no. That's a hard question.
I mean, you have done it though. But like, but it's like,
remember.
but then but the other guy wasn't like your friend though.
Of course, yeah. If they weren't my friend, it's like, okay, well, that sucks for you. Is this the girl in high school, right?
This is your current relationship.
Oh,
what?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because you know, you were you liked Jennifer, or sorry, oh yeah, we said her name before, right?
Yeah, I guess you could just say it.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of guys on her too, but then the other guys that were trying to go for her too, like I wasn't that close with them too, man. Yeah, I didn't really talk to them like that. They weren't really like friends. It was just acquaintances.
I see.
So I won, baby.
You're like, look at my ring now.
They not like us, okay? You're right. Guess what? 6 years. See ya, guys.
6 years, still strong?
Yeah. Good luck to you guys. I don't know.
But
yes, I like that.
Okay. So what about when we have, like, for example, you and YT. Yingxi. YC.
LYC. But yes, LYC. Yeah.
Sorry. But, you know, what about when you had like that situation where you talk to one girl and then you stop talking with her and then your other friend?
Okay.
What about that situation?
With that, it's like, so for that example, so I talked to that girl first, but it was only like, what, 2-3 months? And then I never talked to her after that again.
Yeah.
And then LYC was talking to her. You know, I didn't really feel any hate towards him or about the situation, because it's like I only talked to her for like 3 months. You know, it wasn't like a serious
3
thing.
months.
Yes.
That's like how many days? Like 120 days?
Nah, that's 90 days, bro. Around 90
that's 120 days. To me.
120.
Round it up.
That's 4 months. Around 4 months. It wasn't this serious though. That's the thing. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. See, that's the thing too. It's like if I only talk to them for like what, less than a year, for me, I wouldn't. I don't think I would feel maybe just a little bit weird about it, but I'm not gonna like talk about the things that we had with each other. I'm just gonna be respectful, you know, as a good friend, as a good bro. Just be really respectful and just let them do their thing.
I see.
Because I'm happy right now. And if they're doing their thing, then it's like, okay, good. Let's do whatever.
Okay. So how would you feel now that you are in a strong relationship, right? If one of, let's say, our good buddies, Nick, since he's here.
Oh my God.
What if he like started talking to one of your exes? I mean, you're in a strong relationship. Right. You know, you shouldn't feel a certain way. But he is like, what if he did? It's what ifs now. What if he did is talking to your ex? How would you feel? And then he asked you, oh, hey, Nevin, just letting you know, I like, as a good bro of yours, as a good best friend of yours, I'm talking to X, Y, and Z.
I'll be like, are you sure? Are you sure?
You're like, I hit that already. I'm just kidding.
I'll be like, okay, well, I'll ask like why and how and where did you guys even like begin?
You're like asking all the how, when, where.
Yeah. How, why, when, where, why. Yeah, I would kind of feel a little bit weird about it. I'll be like, all right, just do your thing. I'm not gonna be around you as much, maybe, because I don't want to see her. You know?
But then, is that breaking the bro code?
Yeah, that is.
That is?
Yeah, that is. I think it just...
Like exes in general, just doing stuff. Like, what if they're friends? What if they became very good friends with your ex? Would you count that?
Yeah, if it was an ex that I dated for a while, yeah,
that's like breaking bro code?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I see. So, you know, the reason why I also asked for, like, we need to talk about how important, you know, having this sort of relationship, this sort of like bond and have this verbal, you know, the bro code book. You know, I think it's definitely important because, you know, I heard a story. It's a story I found online, which talks about, you know, this guy, his buddy, his friends, you know, they were at a party, and, you know, one of their good buddies, I would say like the 10 of them, one of their good buddies, he has been liking this girl for a while that he met in college. It's been a while since they like seen each other, but he started inviting her to the boys. Mm-hmm. And he like they're not even dating. It looks like the girl's not really interested in him. But then the guy, let's say guy one is the one who invited the girl. You know, he invited the girl over to the boys' night, you know, every time they drink, every time they hang out. And the boys, they're like, dude, man, we don't know why you keep like inviting that girl, but she doesn't like you. They all tell him, they're like, we see the signs. And guy one, he's like, oh, you know, don't worry. Like, she'll come eventually. She'll come around.
The main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so, you know, they're at a party again. And I would say each time he would like invite that girl over. And pretty much the girl's interested in another guy there, in another buddy of his. And, you know, pretty much she's been using guy one, the main character, as a stepping stone to like talk to one of his buddy. Yep. Yeah, one of his friends. And one of his friends, he drives a cool car, I would say a BMW, you know, and he tinted his windows, like, and everything. It's all cool, everything. But it eventually leads to the girl liking him, being interested in him. And they go out and they have like, so what I was reading the story and he's, it's actually, so the one telling the story is the other friend, the one who the girl was interested in. But the thing was that, you know, the other friend was a good friend. He's a good bro. Mm-hmm. And so what he did was, what he explained was that, oh yeah, so I took her because she asked to see, you know, the inside of my car and how my car looks like. And then he took her out to his car with the other bros, with the other friends. And he thought that they all were going to go inside his car. But for some reason, it was only the girl that went inside the car with him. And he was going to go on a test drive. And they go on a test drive. They come back. They thought that they didn't do anything. They drank a lot, kind of summarize it down. And before they leave, she asks him, because he's going to go to another party. She asks him that, oh, you know, are you going to come back? Promise me, you know, that you have to come back. And, you know, the main character, he was there. The main guy, he was there, saw everything. And then, you know, he was, of course, sad about it. And, you know, I just feel like, and then, you know, the next day, you know, the one explaining the story, you know, the other friend, he was, oh, he blocked her right away on everything. And then he apologized to his buddy. And then they're back to being bros again. That's another reason.
See, that's a really
why
good.
It's a good bro.
That's a good bro.
Yeah.
He did the right thing. It's just that the main guy, the main character, should get over that girl. You know, don't even like try to hang out with her or anything. You're gonna have to let that go because she's not interested in you at all. So, yeah, let it go, man. You can't. If she does not like you, straight up, let it go.
I think that's the hard thing is when you are so
delusional,
hooked,
delusional
onto them, and you know you're like you like them so much. They're like the prettiest person. They're like the most beautiful person ever. I would say it goes for both guys and girls, or whatever you identify as. But you know your partner, you think that they're like the best looking, you know, everything. Their breath smells super good. Like,
okay,
their skin is the nicest. But you know that's what attracts them to you. I think it's so hard because they're like hooked onto it. And I would say even if she or the other person shows signs of liking another person, I think it's very difficult for the one who is hooked onto that significant other. Like, they can't really let go of it until like something big happens. Like she slaps him in the face.
Did that actually happen?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Where like, and tells him that I don't like you. Like that needs to happen. Or I feel like something major needs to happen.
Well, it's both that are at fault. Yeah, because the girl should be telling the main character, like, hey, like, I don't like you. I don't see nothing with you. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to have anything with you. And the guy, you know, is still delusional, a little delulu. Like you said, he thinks that, oh, she'll just gotta wait. She'll come to me. Like, no, you can't have that mindset. You know, that's really, really bad. You gotta, if she says that, you gotta listen to her. Let it go.
I do think that maybe she is using him.
That too.
You know, to get to the other buddy. Buddies. Not just buddy, it's buddies.
Oh, it's more than that. Oh,
no. Well, I'm just saying, if, like, for example, you know, who knows? Like, she might hop onto the other friend. Another friend, you know. But at the same time, I do think that it's a very difficult thing to say. But I just think that the other friend, what he did was good. Like, he apologized to the main character, and you know, he was like, oh, like, don't worry, there was nothing. Like, he basically said, I got you. Like, I'm gonna be behind you. Like, I'm gonna support you. But I do think what's wrong is that, like, typically for people who are stuck in that sort of mindset, something just needs to happen.
Yeah. Something big.
Yeah. And I just hope that it doesn't happen like 10 years later.
Yeah, true.
Where, for example, they buy a diamond ring 10 years later down the line, and they propose.
But she's not even interested.
And then she's not interested, and she's like, nah, I'm good.
That's a real delusional, like, bro. That's crazy.
Like, I'm saying that
yeah, as
to
an
the
example,
extent, right? Yeah.
That's crazy if that ever happens. No way. Well, to that, to the friend that's a true bro, but to the main character,
you need some milk.
Yeah, bro, you need to really let it go, man. Block her too. Block her, unfriend her, unfollow, everything. Just find a different girl. You can get on Tinder, you know.
That's true.
Right?
But I feel like for Tinder, you have to be 6 feet.
I don't know, but I never used those apps before ever. So
what, you haven't heard of it though?
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm saying I never used them.
Oh no, I'm saying like you never heard of what attracts people.
Oh, I see.
Like to guys.
Oh,
it's like you have to be 6 feet, or what attracts girls to guys.
I don't know. Okay,
on dating apps.
As long as he tries, okay, just as long as he tries and just stop being in the friend zone with this girl.
That's true.
Just get out of it. It's not worth it. Okay.
That's very true.
I've learned my lesson too. Okay.
Very true.
Yeah, I'll learn my lesson.
We've seen.
See, exactly. Yeah. And we knew a friend throughout high school and middle school and high school who went through that too. So it's kind of scary. Yeah.
Do you think that all guys should follow this way of thinking?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's being very respectful. If it's your good friend, for sure, you should follow the Brobel. The holy Brobel we trust. All right.
Okay. Well, I mean that's the story I got, I read online, and I knew that I wanted to talk about it because I feel like, since you and I we've been friends for ever since elementary school, all the way to college, and now we're like, how long has our friendship been? Like
let's see, 23
fifth
minus
grade.
23 minus 11 or 10, 13 years.
Yeah. 13. That's like a teenager of us.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's like a mini
preteen.
Yeah, preteen Nevin right here. Like same height.
Hey. Hey, don't forget.
Like, picture the same height.
Don't forget, I was taller than you guys. Elementary, middle school, and then it wasn't until high school I became the shortest one.
But yeah, I would say like 13 years of friendship for I feel like giving that up for a significant other,
right?
Just to have a 1 year relationship and then break up. I feel like that's not worth it at all. I do think that another thing that we wanted to get into was the segment of late night thoughts.
Right.
And we're trying to change it up a little bit here, and I actually got this idea from a friend of mine. She was, I told her that, oh yeah, I'm on the podcast. Our podcast is called TheLateNightTalks because we like to think about stuff that is late at night. And then she was like, oh, have you heard of a podcast? I forgot what the podcast name is called, so my bad to you guys. But then she was like, yeah, like they look up stuff on Reddit and they read it and they kind of talk about it. And I'm here on Reddit, and I was going through some stories, and there was one thing that caught my eye about what people really think about at night. And
you have one right away because I have.
I
have a short one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, one thing that I saw was cannibalism. Scary. So basically, I remember a few years ago or a year ago, I've seen a video where it said cannibalism is not illegal in the US.
Really?
Yes. Think about it. Cannibalism, you're just eating another person. But what is the way to get to eat them? You either murder them, that's illegal. Yeah, or kill them, that's illegal. But at the same time, eating them is illegal too because you're messing with the corpse, so that's illegal. But I don't know. There's so many like things to it that it's like
a lot of like loopholes.
Yeah, loopholes. So okay, on Google, I have it right here. Cannibalism is the consumption of another human's body matter. Whether consensual or not, in the US, there are no laws against cannibalism per se. But most, if not all, states have enacted laws that indirectly make it impossible to legally obtain and consume the body matter.
How interesting that you chose this.
Yeah, I just saw
Didn't know you were interested in eating people.
Hey, imagine though. All right, you're stuck on an island, airplane crash.
Sure.
You're like, oh no, and then you're like stuck with
a hot supermodel.
Sure. And I was just gonna say 4 people, but
yeah, yeah.
All right, you're like, oh no, and then you guys arrive on this island. Come on, let's go, and then and then it's just 4 of you, mm-hmm. 4 including you, right?
Yeah.
You're on the island. And you're trying to, scavenger some food, some, water supply. But let's say this island barely has any food to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna, if one of the people dies, out of the 4 of you, are you gonna eat that human?
Like if the island is that one word that is not habitable.
Inhabitable.
Yes, inhabitable.
Well, that basically just has barely good food to last you guys.
I think, for me personally, I think I would not. Not gonna lie, I would not, because I think, I would think in the Asian culture, in the Hmong culture, like we're taught that we're not supposed to mess with corpse. And we're not supposed to like mess with any of those type of things, those spiritual things. So I would have the fear of that. I would actually be scared.
So you would have spiritual fear.
Yeah, I would have spiritual fear of it. And I'll be like, I'm going to dig out the ground and bury this person so I don't have to see them. Like, that's what I would do.
Wow, you are very respectful. Wow.
Yeah.
I for me...
You would eat it?
Probably. I don't have that. I don't have that spiritual fear.
Like,
because if they're already dead, then it's like,
I see.
It's like,
you're just gonna chop off the leg. It's like eating chicken. Steak, medium rare.
I forget which part of the body is like tastes like pork or something.
See, I never knew about that.
I read online. I've seen some.
Interesting. You've been researching, huh?
I've seen some crime stories about like criminals saying like it tastes like pork or something.
I see. Dexter. You've been watching a lot of.
Okay, Dexter's not a cannibal. Okay,
no,
Dexter.
But he's like detective-ish.
True. I see what you're saying.
So if that means that if you find people missing in your neighborhood, it might be Nevin. No.
Only the bad people. I'm kidding. Okay. Anyway, I've heard online that people say it tastes like pork. If I was on an island and someone died, I think I probably would. I don't think I would be the one chopping up.
No, you won't be?
Yeah, I won't be chopping up.
Why not?
It's just like...
Oh.
Yeah.
I see. You're going to be the one on the body, like,
no.
tearing the meat from the body, like, no. Fresh meat.
I'm going to be the one, okay, you want to handle this? Go ahead.
You're like the orc from Lord of the Rings, like, meat's back on the menu, boys.
I've never seen Lord of the Rings, but...
It's okay. We'll put the clip here.
And yeah, so... Yeah, I don't want to be the one chopping it up. I'll be the one, maybe cooking.
I see.
And then consuming. Maybe not a lot. Not a lot. I would try my best to
conserve it.
Sure, I guess conserve it.
I mean, you are on a island,
yeah,
right?
And I would try my best to find any other sorts of food source.
Right.
That's me.
Right.
Yeah, that's cannibalism.
Right.
All right.
Okay. So next topic from Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
I was again on the dark web like Nevin for late night things. And a topic came up similar to cannibalism, but not in like that gory way or nasty.
Mm-hmm.
But it's wanderlust.
Wanderlust?
Mm-hmm.
What does that
Where
mean?
it's being outside late at night, and it brings the desire to just run away somewhere. Like either you wanna you're free, when you're outside at night.
Like you're in a music video.
Yeah, okay. And then like you want to go into the mountains, you want to go to a beach somewhere with someone, or go inside deep forest. Like, do you ever get this feeling?
Oh yeah, all the time. But like, it's usually when I see like stars though. Like when I look up, not really nature at night, but like the sky.
So like never, because we don't see stars here.
True.
In the cities.
I mean, there are times where you do see a lot. It just depends where you go. But
right.
I remember when I went to Colorado with my family, and we were just driving through like the desert, the desert, and like you see the Rocky Mountains, and then you see like there's no light source, so all you're seeing is the moon and the stars, and then the only light source is the car. And I'm like, damn, it's dark. And then like you see like the stars, and they're like, damn, like I just want to like pull over and just like run out into the desert a little bit and just check the stars out. Yeah, because I'm into astronomy,
right?
Like like we talked about before.
Yeah.
But and so every time I see like the stars in the sky, and every time if I'm able to see like some pretty lights in the sky, then it's like I want to like just go up there, be an astronaut for a day.
Mm-hmm. So like, have you ever thought of have you like gone like city, like you're at night and you're out drinking, you're really drunk, like don't you ever get those feelings of like wanting to just run on the street?
Nope.
No.
Or like I'm drunk, bro. Why not? I'll get hit by
No, like, okay, so just imagine you're drunk and then it's like dead quiet on the street. Because like
I guess. Yeah. Go on.
And then like everyone's asleep. Like, don't you just want to run out
and just be free?
Do whatever for that short amount of time?
When I'm drinking, not really. I just want to like chill. Because when I drink, if I drink too much already, it's like
game over.
Yeah, game over. And it's like I just want to chill. I don't want to really do anything. Because I don't have that much energy to like run or something.
Yeah.
When I'm drunk, I just want to be chill. But how about you?
So I would say, aside from the drinking part first, I would say, I've never had that feeling before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is my first time seeing something like this, where it's at night and then you're just looking into the open like field, for example, and you just want to run and be free. Like, I've never had that thought run across my mind of, well, I guess like the concept that you put, you just want to run and just check out the stars. Yeah, I would say, yeah, I'm down to do that. But I just never thought of like, oh, I want to go to the forest when it's at night. or like run to the mountain.
See, now that's different.
Or like run to the beach. Well, I would say the beach.
Yeah, it's
if
the
there's
beach,
a good group of people, and like I want to walk across the beach at night, where like the sun or the moon is like it's a full moon out, it's bright out. I feel like that's like I would do that. But to run into like the forest,
you're gonna see a Slender Man. You're gonna see a Wendigo in there.
But even those things, like I've never wanted to, because exactly, I feel like growing up, my imagination was just too good, where I just imagined like monsters, demons, ghosts.
Of course, I remember in 6th grade when Slender Man was popular.
Oh yeah,
I was paranoid every day, bro. Because every time I see a forest, man, I'll be scared.
Yeah, so I think that's the only reason why I don't ever feel that way. But I do think that it's heavily influenced to be more free like that with a lot of westernized cultures, because I think that they don't have a fear of like doing a lot of things because they're not scarred with stories and scary stories.
Yeah, they are. I think
I
so.
guess like
Just
spiritual
depends.
stories.
I guess.
And I'm what I mean by not like the whole entire West. I think it's just more in like, because how I think in more like Asian cultures and other cultures as well too, that they would tell the parents would be like, oh, we want to make sure that our kids are good, so we're gonna tell them a scary ass story so that they stay put.
Right. Right.
And I think it's because of that.
Yes, I've thought about that before, and I read online where it's like these are just stories just to scare kids so they could listen.
Right.
Yep.
Right. But which one did you find?
Which one? Oh, the next one, the next topic. Oh, see, I have two, but I'm gonna go with this one. Some thoughts after you break up with your girlfriend
Or
boyfriend,
yeah,
not
boyfriend,
us.
if you
of
slide
course,
that way.
if you slide that way, or you're the opposite gender.
But
But anyway,
we're straight. Just clarifying.
Yes. So some thoughts after a breakup. For me, it's for sure you're sad. I think as a very independent person, I keep things to myself, and I just deal with it on my own. If it were to ever happen to me, like right now, I think I would just like.
I think.
What? What do you think? What do you see? What do you envision right now?
I just think you'll be playing all these girls.
No, okay,
there.
well, not right away.
Oh yeah, not right away.
Yeah.
But I know you're gonna hit the gym pretty hard.
Oh yeah, for sure. I will have more time to myself, so I'll be hitting the gym more early mornings, nights. So just a lot. I'm pretty sure that's kind of everyone too. Like you're by yourself now, so you're focusing on yourself, just like your cousin, like we talked last time. So, yeah, I'll be focusing on myself. Of course, a lot of sadness. Just reminiscing, and oh no. All right, let's refix this.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. It's not popping up for me.
Let's put it back.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. I have it on my phone.
Okay.
But I don't know how to do it on here, though.
Oh, no, I just restarted. How do you go back to the other screen?
To what?
How do you go back to the AirPlay one?
Oh, no, it's
it should just automatically?
Yeah.
Connect.
Let me do this. Come on. Oh, there we go.
That's how Roku didn't sponsor us. Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1. I would be really focusing on myself. Yes, really sad. Just really just trying to figure out what to do next, reminiscing, and
So
yeah,
lonely.
yeah, so a lot of loneliness, and I think I would just try to hang out with friends more, just trying to get that mindset out of me.
I think you would. But I think that after I'm calling it, I definitely do think, because I've seen it happen to you before back in high school.
Oh God,
where you bounce back, you got into the world of dating, and you dated like 4 girls. And you were like on one girl 1 week.
Oh my God.
One girl for half a year in Wisconsin. one girl in like White Bear, one girl in like Texas. I don't know.
Not Texas, but
one girl in Cali.
No Cali. But I know who you're talking about
But
for those girls. But
what that's what I mean is that you started.
See, I was delusional too. Like the story that you were telling on the bro code. I was delusional too. I think back then the mindset was very different, but I feel like today it'll be different as well, because I'll be more focused on myself.
And we're older too.
Yeah, and I'm not worried about
another human being.
Yeah, another significant other. But back then it was like,
she's my life.
Yeah, like
I love her.
Like she's
we
gonna
were
come
intertwined.
Right, all that stuff, basically.
Spider-Man. Wrap them up.
All right. No, I'm Venom. Anyway, yeah. But for sure, right? Yeah, the mindset right now, if that ever happened, will be different. Now, let's talk about you. What's going to happen after you break up with someone?
I would say, like, because I've been the one who was heartbroken, and I have been on this other side of breaking up with them. I broke up with them.
I remember.
Yeah. Have you been on both sides, or have you been all on one side? Have you been the brokey or the broker?
I think I've been the broker.
So like you broke their heart.
Oh no, brokey.
The brokey is the one who like gets their heart broken.
Yeah, I'm the one that gets the heart broken.
Oh, I guess broken or broker.
I'm the one that gets broken.
Okay.
There. Yeah.
Like all the time?
They break up with me. Yes.
Oh, I see. Dang. So I've been on both sides of the coins.
Of course.
I would say more so the broken, but like I have broken up with someone, and I have seen both sides, because, I do understand that as the broken one, you wanna again build yourself. You wanna show the other person what they're missing out. You want to show them that you're doing better than them.
Oh, so you're that type of guy?
Triumphant. You're like, you know what? I don't need them. I'm going to focus on myself, and I'm going to get an even better girl. So to me, I feel like it's that way.
That's what you would do?
That's what like the mindset would be. That's the mindset. But,
so you're going to post yourself on
no, not like that cringy.
Like, hey, look at this.
Nah, yeah, not like, that cringy. No, that cringy? I think, but okay. I would say if you go from like, if you're trying to show that you progress, like, oh yeah, I lost weight, I'm progressing, gaining muscle. Yeah, like I think it's fine. It's like a self-improvement thing. You're showing the world and yourself like a diary of self-improvement pictures. I feel like that's healthy in a way. At the same time, might be unhealthy depending on how you look at it. But I do think that it is healthy if you use it as motivation to improve your health.
Right.
But on the broker side, where you break their heart, I do find it a little difficult. I think that the reason why you break up with the other person is because, one, you also want to work on yourself, if you are working on yourself truly, or you find someone else that you connect more and you match more. But there is like it is a double-edged sword too, because like what if the other person wants to mess up your relationship? You don't know. Or you break up with them thinking that they're not for you, and then later on in life you're like, oh my god, I regret like breaking up with them. They're like my love, my life, blah blah blah. There is that too. However, for me, I would say that in my opinion, for my experience, that what I've been through, I do think that as someone who has been a broker, I think like I handled it pretty good.
Yes,
because like I was still having fun, and then nothing really changed with like my personality. I liked the way who I was. Nothing really changed for me.
Yeah, I saw it too.
I was still I was still the same person.
Nothing's gonna happen to you, because I already knew already. I was like
I was not sad. I was not like, oh, I regret this and this and this.
You did even miss her, or did you?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Cheers to that.
Cheers. I'm done with mine, but cheers, John.
Alcoholic. Cheers to that.
I'm done with mine.
Cheers to that. I can hear it.
Damn. Okay.
But what I mean is, like, nothing really changed. I feel like I'm still like just the calm, confident person with a good voice.
Right. Uh-huh. Yeah, you don't have a hard time.
Like, I think, but I also think during the time as a freshman in college, you're ready to attack the world. You have that mind. I had that mindset that I could destroy the world or attack the world.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Really? You had that mindset? Form
of like, I could handle the world.
I guess,
like that.
Yeah.
It's like that mindset of being young and naive. Mm-hmm. Of bring anything to me. I could take it. It's like that. And I'm like, you know what? It's getting too easy. Break up. I'm just kidding.
That was your mission, huh? That's like your side mission. You're like, this mission.
Side piece. No, I'm just kidding.
If you're watching this, you're.
I'm just kidding. Sorry, but it was a joke.
You don't need to apologize. You don't need to apologize.
But for real, side piece.
Damn.
But in all seriousness, yeah, I think that, like, especially during that like mindset too, I was ready for a change. And I do think that a lot of people who do go to college as a freshman, they are ready for that next change, that next step.
Yeah, man, because I saw a lot of people go through that too.
Yeah.
During college.
Yeah.
And it was like, huh?
You break up, the one who's broken, they like exercise, work out and everything, and then they go like up 2 points. And then it's like,
for me, it was different too, because I dated my girlfriend throughout college. It was since basically high school. So just seeing everyone go through that, the whole, like, throughout college, and it's like, wow, okay, that's different. But I'm glad I didn't go through that, so I'm good. I'm happy where I am. Almost. I'm happy where I am.
I'm not gonna say. Well, I'll cut this out. But it almost happened.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
You were on the verge. Like it was a little string.
It was.
I do think it's because of us though. Like we partied.
I guess
here and there, and you wanted to hang out with us.
Yes.
But then you were in a relationship. We're like, come on, just come. Just don't be And you're like, okay, yeah, one time, because we hyped you up from a story.
Oh my
And you're
God.
like, oh my God, okay, one time. So I guess at the same time,
cut.
We'll cut that out.
Okay, you have anything else before we end this podcast?
So before we close it off, we just want to again say thanks to our audience. Thank you to you and you.
You over there too. You right there. This guy right here. This guy. You over there. Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah.
And then especially to everyone who's been staying on top of our viewership, and then everyone who's been waiting for our episodes. Sorry, I would say I'll apologize ahead of time. Editing has been a little slow, but don't worry, that will change.
And the social media.
Yeah, and the social media and everything. But just know that we are ready and we are steady.
We are ready to be better than before.
Yes. And again, I'm glad that you're able to join us. My name is Meng Zhang.
And I'm Nevin, and we hope you have a good night.